Okay, off to the crypts I go. Crypt key. Oh, my goodness.
You. I had to come out here because of you.
I still don't understand why you're hiding.
You don't know who these people are. You think you know who to trust, but you don't.
I trust you.
You do? Then don't tell anyone where I am. But just so you know, you shouldn't trust me either. I don't have your best interests at heart. Leave that alone! Leave that alone!
Okay, I forgot that she won't let us look at anything.
You're looking for something in here, aren't you?
Keep your voice down. Do you want me to be found?
At this point, yes.
You do? Well then, gotta fly.
Okay, so that gets her to go away.
If I can match the colors on the sides of each piece, I should be able to get this back in order.
So in one of the recordings on Jesselyn's phone, it talked about something in the window of the crypt, so we need to figure out this. Okay, first I'm gonna do these because... Wait, just kidding. That's not what okay. Or it could be that one. Orange. Okay, I'm just gonna try to do the best I can. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Green. Okay, yeah, this one definitely goes here because there's not another triangle with blue here and orange here. So then I know that this goes here because it's green and that's purple. Okay, but we need purple and red, so purple and red, blue, or it could be this blue. Okay, well, is there a orange with green? Red. Okay, yeah. Now we are on the right track. Okay, so this goes there. I think I'm actually really close to being done.
Beauregard.
Okay, so it says Beauregard, which... Beauregard... Thornton, so we need to look at his grave. Okay, so then this says, now we can follow the instructions on this note. A flower is a joy when it thrives, a burden when death arrives. Gather your dried petals where immortality resides. Place a flower where she stands before the stone turns to dust. She will tell you what she can, away and back to earn her trust. Okay, so we need to take this flower, and then we need to put it where she stands, which is this statue. So we put it there. Oh my gosh, so creepy. We put it there and then back and away to earn her trust. So we'll leave and then come back. But first I'm going to look at Beauregard's.
Those colors along the bottom must be why Beauregard's tombstone is important.
So yes, these colors are important. We also have these tiles which are in the same colors. And we're going to use this later on. So it's just important to note purple, light green, dark blue, and light blue. Okay. The last time we tried to talk to Colton, he got mad
What's
at
up?
us.
Where do you go when you're not out here?
Nowhere.
So, every once in a while you pop out of existence?
I walk around, looking for Jesslyn.
Aren't you worried that your parents won't approve of Lexi?
Not after all they've done. It's time for them to start worrying about my approval. Because I am done looking for theirs.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Another note. We are secrets, we are lies. Through the walls, fix your eyes. Up the tunnels you must seek, the hidden ways he does sneak. Make haste, doomed girl, do not delay something, or he'll get away. Okay. So this is saying we need to go through the tunnels. What it's actually saying is, I feel like okay, Harper's back, great. I feel like that came a little early because it wants us to use this clue to go through a new set of tunnels that we haven't seen yet.
Sounds like someone's out there. I should take a look.
Charlotte, darling, you're gonna have to help me out here. What?
What's he up to?
Wade was here. Antique key that he dropped. And then we also have this.
The key fits, but I think it's broken.
Which this is what... So, okay. This key is what we found from Jesselyn's bag. But it's only one part. So we need to find the other part. Yeah, okay. Okay, I was going to do something.
I do not care if she's an adult. She's my daughter.
I should listen.
She's not a runaway. She'd never do that to us. No, no, no. It's not cold feet. It's not running away. Someone took her. She is in danger out there. Do something.
She sounds pretty upset.
I wonder who she was talking to. Okay. Still need to do that. I have to do this too, but I don't even have... I have a snake plate, but I don't have a bird plate yet. Do I? No, I don't. Did that. Okay, I'm gonna follow up on one of the last clues.
Oh, look,
first.
it's little old you. Where's the cavalry?
Why are you still hiding? What's to stop me from telling everyone where you are?
Maybe I'm the only one who can help find Jesselyn. Did you ever think of that?
All right, I won't tell. Are you the one writing the notes I keep finding?
What answer do you want me to say? Are you looking for a yes or a no? Or the in-between one?
Just the truth.
Oh, now that I can't help you with. I don't function well in reality.
Clara said you had a troubled childhood. Is that true?
Troubled? No, I was an angel. And I must have been quite the genius charmer, too, because one day they shipped me off, straight to the most elite private boarding school on the East Coast. At least that's what I believed was happening, until we were creeping up the long and whirly black driveway, and I caught my first glimpse of the bars on the windows. I became the first Thornton to be admitted to the Millicent P. Krauthammer Sanitarium for criminally insane girls and women of good social standing. I'm one of the few girls to actually graduate from that program. I got a little diploma that says Harper's no longer a danger to herself or others and everything. And just yesterday, the Alumni Association sent me one of them dried macaroni pictures inviting me to speak at a function. But as you can see, I am otherwise engaged.
Why did your family send you away?
Why don't you ask your beloved Clara?
Where do you live when you're not here?
Wouldn't you like to know? And wouldn't I like to know?
Goodbye.
Yes, leave.
I love that quote from her. I don't function well in reality. I just think that's hilarious.
This looks like one of the pictures from Jesselyn's camera. There must be something hidden here.
Okay, so we use our spade to open that. And there's a locked thing, which we do not have the key for. So, I don't remember where we get that key, but it'll turn up eventually. Okay, let's talk to Clara about Colton and other things. Okay.
I saw Charlotte.
Pretty scary, isn't it?
Yeah, you could say that. Still, there must be some sort of explanation.
You might be right. Just
what?
I don't know. This old house is playing tricks on my head.
Is it true Harper was committed?
What? No. She went to a boarding school. It was compulsory, but it wasn't an asylum. Although she was very theatrical about the whole affair. Where did you hear that?
From Harper.
If Harper is actually here, stay away from her.
Colton thinks he was forced into the relationship with Jesselyn.
Forced? Please. Jessie's a gem. Any man be lucky to get the time of day from her. Don't tell a soul about this, but Colton, he's got problems. Nothing big, so don't go jumping to conclusions. But his parents told me right away he's always struggled a little. He's a smart boy, but these fits of paranoia take hold of him now and again.
Did that ever worry you, considering he was dating your daughter?
A mother always worries. I'm not saying Colton is crazy. I'm saying give him some space. He's had his troubles.
I found a reel of film you might want to see. Do you have anything to play it with?
There's an old projector somewhere.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Okay, the old projector is in this room, but first I realized that I haven't talked to Savannah or Addison or Bess and Ned in a long time, so I'm gonna do that now.
Hi.
I found a camera. Was that yours?
Yeah, that's probably Jess's. We were taking pictures for the scavenger hunt. She took it with her when she wandered off. Maybe the pictures might help you find her.
I found some strange ruins. Did you make it out there?
No, that has to be it.
What?
Jess was obsessed with finding where Charlotte died. Did it look like there was a fire there?
Yeah.
That's it. I wouldn't go near that spot for anything.
Do you know anything about Harper?
Just what I've heard from Jesselyn. Apparently she handed in her sanity card a while back. Jess said Clara was always worried Harper would return.
Why?
I think she was scared of her. She told Jess to call the police if she ever saw Harper.
Did you know Colton was seeing someone else?
What?
He implied that his relationship with Jesselyn was set up by Clara and his parents.
I used to think we were really close, but I don't know. Maybe it was, and she didn't tell me.
Do you know anything about Lexi?
Yeah, Colton was dating her before he and Jess got engaged.
Would it strike you as weird if he were talking to her now?
Very. She split and it broke his heart. I mean, honestly. I think that's what probably prompted the engagement. If she's back, I don't even know what that means.
See you later.
All right, later.
So much drama.
Yeah?
You know I don't believe in ghosts, but something isn't right here.
Explain it.
I'm seeing and hearing things. I can't explain it. And I feel, we all feel...
A weight
Exactly.
is common with hauntings. Now, some say that haunted places... Oh, shoot. I gotta rush. That's the other line.
Okay.
Hi.
It looks like Clara never knew who her father was.
How sad. Do you think you can figure out who it was?
I don't think that's the important part.
Right. That was just a test question to see if you were still a smart detective. For a further test, please explain why.
She never really got to know her place in the family. I don't know exactly how, but that's a piece of this. It's a case of follow the money. Someone wants what Clara has, or Clara's worried she's going to lose it. I heard Colton talking to a girl named Lexi.
Who do you think it is?
I don't know the details, but they were romantically involved.
Whoa, as in possible motive for Colton?
No clue. I found out the story about Lexi.
Yeah?
It's messy, but the upshot is Colton and Jesslyn may have been pressured into getting married.
By their parents?
Yep, and it looks like someone paid Lexi to get out of the picture.
What? That is crazy times. Why?
Colton says the Thorntons want his family's political connections, and his family needs the Thorntons' money. It sounds old-fashioned, but these are some old-fashioned families.
That is so old school. I mean, arranged marriage? That's like one-room schoolhouse, uphill both ways in the snow, and the teacher's like a horse or something, and everyone's wearing buckle hats, and they're learning about corn. Give me a sec. Went too long without breathing.
Wait, that could explain what happened. Maybe Jesselyn ran away.
You know, I don't think so. It sounds like she was sort of resigned to the idea. She and Colton were lifelong friends. The impression I get of Jesselyn is that she wouldn't just run away, not for something silly like a wedding. Someone keeps sending me notes.
Someone has a crush on Nancy.
Let's hope not. I think they're related to finding Jesselyn.
Right. That also makes sense.
If someone is sending you notes, that might be great news. Could mean someone wants you to find Jesselyn.
Unless it's a trap. Sorry. I know you asked me to stop saying that.
This time you might be right, but I still...
Have to follow the clues.
We know.
Like how you know that we're gonna say,
Be careful.
bring me back something awesome? Which was a joke, because I totally was gonna say the other thing.
I'd better get going.
Talk to you later.
Okay, what are we doing? There's so much to do. Okay. Let's watch the reel using this old projector thing over here.
Why would you play that? Turn it off now!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you with the movie.
I know, but just give me a minute. Seeing that just, well, it made my head hurt worse. I keep seeing it when I close my eyes.
Creepy movie. And also a clue. So it was images of Charlotte's birthday party spliced with images of this. Little glitchy glitch.
What happened?
And Nancy passed out. Yay. Okay.
If I can stack enough things together, maybe I could climb up to that wallpaper.
Yes, okay, we need to climb up here. And these things roll. Okay, I shouldn't have done this rolly one first. Okay.
This must be about that star sketch. I should copy the image down.
Oh, you gotta...
Whoa, that was close.
You gotta quickly back away there or you'll have to do a second chance. Okay, 2 handles pull out the box to which the star belongs. From the middle it shines, rising above them all. Okay, I think it's time to go back to the crypt. More glitching. Gotta love glitching.
Hi there.
Okay.
I saw the ghost.
You did. You don't look near as bad as most who see her.
That's nice to know, but she terrified me.
She terrifies everybody.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't need belief.
Why not?
I have proof. EVP. Here's some creepy things from time to time. Check it out whenever you want, if you got the nerve.
What made you call Savannah?
Jessalyn didn't run away, and she wasn't kidnapped.
Savannah seemed to think you'd be disappointed she didn't come here. Any reason why?
Savannah's talking to you about me?
Yeah, she's helping me with a case.
Don't suppose you could give me your number?
Okay, I'm definitely gonna give him her number because I ship Wade and Savannah. There, I said it.
Sure, it's 404-555-4478.
Just so you know, she's gonna be mad at you for giving me this number. She'll get over it.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Do? Nothing. Back long time ago, she and I were something of a couple. Long time ago. Been a long time since we talked.
Okay, I should have said this in response to him saying Jessalyn wasn't kidnapped.
I think you're just trying to scare me away.
Girl.
Nancy.
Girl. Fear ain't some feeling to overcome. Especially not here. That prickly feeling you get in that old house. That means something dark is whispering your name.
Something dark?
Trust me. That's as close as you want to get.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
You can get an award for listening to lots of recordings, but
This should come in handy.
I'm not going to do that. Okay. So we get this in return for the rose. Okay. So. First things first, I'm actually going to look at this side.
That looks important.
Because this is the bird sketch.
Violent outburst?
And a newspaper from 1989, the year that Charlotte died. Okay, I guess I am just going to read this part. The cost of fire. A dreary cloud descended over Main Street yesterday afternoon as services for Charlotte Thornton brought the downtown area to a complete standstill. A large group of mourners braved the pouring rain for a chance to pay their final respects to Miss Thornton before the private interment on the Thornton family's island estate. A beloved and charismatic member of the influential Thornton clan, Charlotte was fatally injured during a fire on the Thornton estate. Since news of her death, outpourings of grief have been seen throughout town, but none were as spectacular as what occurred during Charlotte's funeral service. Harper Thornton, sister to the deceased, was carried out of the service by local police following a violent outburst. Witnesses allege Harper Thornton grew agitated during the services, causing thousands of dollars of damage and a few minor injuries. No witnesses are willing to comment, to record, and to record. And Harper was later released without charges to the care of her family. It's understandable but unfortunate, said Chatham County Police Representative Ellison May. The young woman seemed concerned that justice hadn't been served in the case of her sister, and we do understand how upsetting that can be. Despite Miss Thornton's assertions, there is currently no evidence that what transpired that fateful night was anything more than an accident. We found no compelling evidence that would warrant further investigation, May continued. If that ever changes, we will of course investigate. Okay, so Harper thinks that someone killed Charlotte with the fire, that it wasn't an accident. Okay, I'm gonna look at all of these because I'm looking for this, which is the star. But, and I think Nancy wrote it down. 2 handles pull out the box to which the star belongs. From the middle it shines, rising above them all. But this is not from the middle, and it... Well, actually, is this the right one? This might be the right one. But it says rising above them all. So, I think it's this one. I'll try this one. Yes, it is that one. Okay.
A locket. I should hold on to this.
A locket. So, in an earlier conversation with Clara, she mentioned that Harper thought Clara had stolen part of Charlotte's locket. So, is this the locket? Okay, so we did the star. We could do snake. So, to do one of these, you have to have 2 things. You have to have a sketch and a plate. So, we have the snake one. Flower and bird, we only have the sketches. So, I can't remember if... Okay. Okay, so what does it say about snake? The snake image on the porch had the line "first of its kind" across the bottom, written underneath it. Okay, so across the bottom, "first of its kind." Round? I'm gonna try this, but could be wrong. Okay, yeah, I was wrong. First of its kind across the bottom. Maybe it's this one. Because it has 2 handles. And it's the first one that has 2 handles across the bottom. Yeah, that's it. Okay, and now we finally have the second key
The
part.
missing piece. Now this key should work.
To Charlotte's bedroom. And that is probably the first thing that I will do in the next video is go and unlock Charlotte's room.